With the start of school just 2 weeks away, a program that serves nutritious meals to millions of students is sounding the alarm. The Breakfast Club of Canada says soaring inflation is putting a major strain on the organization as food insecurity is now a chronic issue in Ontario.
We are trying to make sure that we will continue to be able to be there every morning for the children who are already benefiting from our program.
The Breakfast Club serves up healthy meals to more than 500,000 students every morning during the school year. But with rising food costs and soaring inflation, the organization is now dealing with a $2 million shortfall.
Obviously, the inflation has a direct effect on the price of food, so on their purchasing power, on gas, on transport, and on equipment.
Is there a risk that Breakfast Club of Canada may have to withdraw some current programs?
We try not to imagine, but obviously we need, as good administrator, to plan. If that's the case, then decision will have to be made. Do we have to reduce the number of food that is given to every children every morning? That's question that we'll have to ask.
Right now, 3,500 schools across the country take part in the program, with a couple of hundred schools on the growing wait list. And President Tommy Kolchik says this is the first year the program will not be expanding despite a rapid rise in demand.
Most of our program are located in communities or schools where there's a lot of poverty. So we know that there's a segment of that population that will be affected when we're living a crisis like we've seen. So therefore, if we had 100 children every morning in a school, we'll have 150, 160.
And food insecurity has been escalating. A recent report released by the University of Toronto found that Ontario now has a chronic problem. Approximately 500,000 children are living in a family that is struggling to afford the food they need. And those numbers are based on data collected in 2021 before cost of living hit the roof.
I think it's fair to say that when we take a look at the data for 2022, that things have gotten worse. And from what I can tell, as far as the policies that have been put into place, not enough has been done to protect low-income families and make sure that they're able to keep up with the rising cost of living.
Canada is the only country of the G7 that doesn't have a national food school program. So we've been working with many partners with the federal government. They've committed to work with all the provinces to put it in play. So obviously we're very anxious now, and that the process will go a lot quicker because we've never lived something similar to this in the past.
The Breakfast Club of Canada's 8-week-long back-to-school fundraising campaign is now underway, and you can find all those details on our website, citynews.ca. Shauna Hunt, City News.